everyone, to the next installment of Echoes of the Infinite. We are short one ranger. It looks like he is homesick. Luckily for us, he gave me the perfect excuse as to why he can't be here today in-game. Let's do a quick recap. Who would like to give our notes this week?
So, at the end of this session, after murderizing a goblin looter, a very, very good treasure goblin, we wound up in what looks to be a bunch of mines, or an area that they were building stuff. Amongst the various things, we have been collecting various coins from various slots. And as we moved deeper into it, darkness started approaching. The only one that noticed anything of real value was the ranger. Alderai, at the end of last session, shot an arrow into the darkness, and now has what appears to him to be a doppelganger of himself in the shadow. The rest of us can only see darkness, those that can actually see it. And whoever's on the other side of this door that we're trying to knock on doesn't want to let us through because of something else out here.
Seconds.
I wonder why.
Here?
Could be the encroaching darkness.
Go ahead and pop this up so everybody can see what the characters can see. It's not new to VGT apparently, but something new to me is with this particular feature enabled. Bye, sweetheart. Sandy, by the way. You can actually select token vision. So right now, Nixif can actually see Alderai and can see everyone actually. So can you. So can you. Everybody can see everybody at the moment.
Yeah, I think you may have a wall problem.
Not a huge deal at the moment. Getting back to it. So we reintroduce today's campaign, and we kind of are getting into this mystical darkness. Now, I've already done the roll, and like I said before, I have the perfect reason as to why our beloved ranger, Alderai, who the player is currently sick, why he is not here. The first thing that happens as you all, are getting back into this is he drops to the ground. Still has a pulse, still is breathing, but the lights are on, but no one's home.
We're focusing on a door right now. We don't even see this drop.
Yeah, you guys are kind of turned away, but you see it because he was standing right next to you.
Yep. How much weight strength do I need to have to carry a body?
What's your strength?
11.
11. You won't be able to carry him. You can drag him, and it'll have your speed.
I'm gonna grab his leg and start dragging him towards the rest of the party.
His leg? Just ask. Make sure I'm hearing.
I'm gonna grab it so I can pull him, like probably maybe up around the shoulders, like.
Okay, so fireman's carry almost.
Yes, he's carry.
Okay. Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
Both of us are heading towards the group. I'm gonna be like, guys, something's up with Alderai.
So go ahead and move you and Alderai as to where you would want them.
There.
As you reach that location,
The darkness closes in around us.
it's not working the way I told it to.
I was gonna say I see more now.
Exactly. It's not working the way I told it. The darkness does close in.
You can see the top area.
As far as introductions go,
Yes. Introductions. Hang on just 1 second. Let me go ahead and pull up the cameras more on y'all. Let's go ahead and introduce from left to right. My left.
I'm Ace. I'm playing Nixon at level 4 capacity.
Okay. You'll have to speak up just a bit.
Yeah.
I am Julian. I am playing a Thane. I will be your 4th level fairy rogue today.
My name is Cole. I am playing Ralxus, the Warforged Artificer.
I am Tyson. I'm playing Triolus, and I am a 4th level variant human wizard.
All right. So let's get into it. You have dragged him from the edge of the lava river away from the various odds and ends, and the darkness has followed you.
Now the rest of us can see it, right?
Yes. It is very much right there.
But that's... Why is there a black fog behind us? That's not cool.
I'm also
There's something in there. It must have got to Haldorai.
So Nixif is going straight to the door and is starting to pound on it, regardless of who's on the other side now.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. Same as last time.
I don't want to die.
No.
It's still good enough. You managed to narrowly avoid a spear coming through the door, attempting to stab you.
Dude, just let us in, please.
And let whatever that is in. Hell no.
Guys, I'm saying we break down the door.
You're the strong one.
I
You
don't...
feel a very familiar presence all of a sudden.
Really?
Just tingling in the back of your mind.
Which presence?
The same that took upon your father's visage before.
Nixif, I think breaking the door would be a bad idea.
I think it would be a good idea. We need to get out of here. I don't
I'm sorry?
think what
The dream I had.
But if we break it down,
Guys,
I think we're dead either way.
the
Because
dream I had. These guys might be the ones that are following to help.
The dudes in the fog or the dudes behind this door?
Or the ones hiding in the fog.
are we supposed to
Well,
go
I'm not
in
looking into
the
it. You do
fog?
that since you had that dream.
Question. As they shove the spear through the door, is the tip of the spear still poking out?
No, they retracted almost immediately.
Can you grab a coconut nut?
I can try.
Do you think we should walk into the fog if they're supposedly here to help us?
Can I arcane knowledge?
You can certainly try.
18.
You definitely know that the darkness is magical,
Mm-hmm.
but the presence and whatever happened to Haldorai is not.
Are we all going to turn up like Holder?
We're going to have to drag him.
If he's falling,
You're dragging him.
if he's falling asleep, I can't fall asleep.
Or
It
he,
depends how he falls.
well, the magic behind us is, the darkness behind us is magical. Something else that's going on with him is not.
As Roxas questions whether or not he's fallen asleep, I'm going to float over him. Is his eyes open?
Yes, sir.
No,
open.
Over Haldorai?
Yeah.
He's even occasionally blinking, but it's like he's not consciously there.
Lights are on. Nobody's home.
Oh, he's not asleep.
So it's, oh gosh, what?
I'm going to start pounding on the door.
He did shoot an arrow into the darkness. So,
I don't think we should shoot or throw and do anything into the darkness if it's gonna make us like that.
Well, what do you suggest, smart guy?
I don't know. Is the fog getting any closer?
All right,
Holding
Mr.
its
Leader,
current
what do you
position.
suggest?
Fortunately, I don't have the ability to spell this fog.
We walk into it?
That's like the worst idea you could do.
I would
I said
not.
pound on the
I
door
would
one.
not recommend walking into this. What do you say?
I say we pound on the door more until it breaks.
You said that out loud?
What?
That we should not walk into the fog?
No.
You did not say that out loud?
No, I did say that out loud.
Okay. You hear a whisper in the back of your mind. Come willingly, and no harm will befall you.
I'm gonna try to communicate with that through my mind, obviously. How do we know it will not happen?
If we wanted to harm you, all of you would be like your friend.
What do you do to our friend?
Let us talk.
Now you guys don't know what this is going on.
You alright, Trailers? You just suddenly had a blank face.
I'm.
You what?
I put my crossbow down because I had it all prepped, ready to shoot.
All right.
So not threateningly, not prepped to cast spells.
I'm poking Balderai with one of his arrows.
I walk into the darkness. Join me. Do not be prepared to fight.
No, you do that.
And I'm going in.
I'm a follow.
All right, we're going. Let's do this.
Hang on a
I'm
second.
not.
Half the party's going in.
Hang on a second. I got to.
I'm gonna let you deal with that.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Make sure that we don't get separated.
Yes. I turn him into a light bulb again.
Oh,
Not again.
And I'm the one touching him.
I know. I just reach back up. When you touch my shoulder, like, bam, you're a light bulb again.
Oh, hang on a second. That did not work the way it was supposed to.
Mm-hmm. Lit up more than you wanted.
That happens sometimes. Do.
No.
No, actually, that's actually what it's supposed to be. You see how that line of fog still there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be.
Okay. Oh, we'll walk in.
So you, Roxas, and Roxas Jr.
We'll step inside and find out what the heck we're dealing with.
Hang on. Roxas Jr., get back over there.
Proxy Dude doesn't want to cooperate. He's being ornery today.
As you step through, it's like you walked through a veil.
Mm-hmm.
You're met by
Oh my god. God damn it.
You're met with a pretty gruesome sight as two small creatures. They look almost like dogs, but instead of a main body, they have what looks to be a brain. I will go ahead and send the image to the game log.
Yeah.
Feel free to arcane check those.
What?
Feel free to arcane check.
Oh, I intend to. Uh-huh. I know what those are. I know what those
Behind
are.
them, almost like handlers, is a pair of ominous-looking individuals. And behind them, much larger than the others.
Oh, god damn it.
Okay, that's really annoying.
I mean, to be honest, I recognize these guys very quickly.
Yeah, they're known throughout the multiverse.
They are.
Do I? No, you have no idea.
No, I do.
This is not something that the Is It Guild would have ever wanted to tangle with.
But the Azorius Guild
Azorius has
has
dealt with them.
tangled with these before.
Azorius has dealt with these.
God damn it.
They do not seem to be overly hostile at the moment.
The moment they will become hostile as... Well, immediately when we walk through, I'm like, well, that explains plenty.
Now, cradled in this thing's hands is a very odd creature that you don't know what it is.
Okay.
Has 4 legs, looks like a ball of flesh about like yay on a human person. And it has 2 heads.
Oh boy.
One of which has its mouth open, but you can't hear anything coming out of it.
I'm just gonna.
Rox, just let me deal with this. Well, I now understand
Just to
what
make
happened to
sure.
our friend.
If they're screaming at this point, we'd be able to hear them, right?
Yes.
But
But it is very muffled.
I'm just.
The
I'm
sound...
not screaming.
I'm completely silent. I'm just like.
Well, now we know. So, what do you... Everything is now understandable in my mind. What do you need?
Well, need nothing.
What do you want from us?
Well, there is a problem on the layer below that requires our immediate attention. However, the members of the Red Lotus do not care for those of the Blue. I could carve a path through them without any problems, but tensions are already high. I doubt Valduk would take kindly to that. And I'd rather avoid all-out war when we have a more pressing concerns.
The Obsidian Fortress?
Oh, I care not for the problems of the Duergar.
Alright.
But if that infectious disease that is down there gets to the Neolithid that is below us, then we all have a problem. It must be disposed of before the disease spreads.
What does this disease do?
I don't know. But it does make whatever it infects stronger. And that is the last thing we need for the Neolithic.
Okay.
I am Vex. It is nice to actually meet you.
I'm Triolus.
I'm aware.
And you probably know my friend over here.
Indeed. And yes, I could put you to sleep.
Thank you. Well, our goal is the Obsidian Fortress, as you know. So, I'm not sure I have the expertise in dealing with the disease, though. Is this something that's being stored in a thing?
I care not about the disease. Kill the Neolithid, and I will have no reason to venture below.
How strong is he? Neolithid.
Formidable. But, I don't know. I could stay in this area. I could detect your presence down there. If you kill it, I will go back home. If you do not, then I will carve a path through these idiots.
Well, I'm willing to say that we were willing to try to kill Neolithid. We also need to get past the damn Duergar over here that are scared shitless of you guys right now.
For good reason.
I understand.
I would retreat to a safe distance if you agree to handle the Neolithid with everything that you have.
We may need to rest before we deal with it.
Oh, I'm certain that beyond those doors, there is a safe area.
Okay.
At least they think so.
Knowing your type, I'm sure they think it's safe too. But I know it's not for them.
Especially with my lovely pet here.
What is that? I'm curious.
You do not need to know.
I'm just intrigued.
I understand. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you if you deal with the Neolithid. If you are successful, come to the human realms, search for the cathedral, and you will be amply rewarded.
Understandable. We will deal with that. But we would appreciate, though, if you would back off enough so we can let
Of
these
course.
guys.
Of course.
All right.
So we have an accord.
We do.
You will?
And then we'll step back over to our friends.
Yeah.
And I let off a deep breath, like, holy shit.
Did you win, son?
And you're like, oh god.
Who were they?
Oh, he most certainly didn't lose.
Vex
You'll
has.
fit.
You
You'll
can
fit.
feel Vex, the presence in the back of your mind, beginning to withdraw.
So what happened? What's the situation? What
Does
really
the
happened?
fog withdraw too?
Not yet. Soon, but not yet.
We have to deal with a Neolithid down on the next level down.
What is a neophyte?
Yeah, what is that?
I'm not 100% sure, but it also has a disease that will make stuff stronger.
Oh.
We had mind flares.
So suicide mission.
I look at you going, we had mind flares.
Never heard of him.
Really? They are the ones who have controlled his mind. Caused this. They could take us all out here. They had intellectual devourers, which would absolutely destroy all of us.
He's
So,
not waking up.
and yes, we are dealing with a very powerful one.
As it's retreating, you get one more whisper. Break your promise, and your friend is lost forever.
And if we don't do this, Halloran dies.
So
That
suicide
would be
mission.
good.
They are backing out so that the
We can get in this place.
yes.
Fog recedes.
Hello?
And you hear a lot of talking on the other side of the door.
I'm not
Please
thinking
talk. No, please talk to them. Use your ability. Tell them we've dealt with it.
The fog is gone.
We dealt with the fog. Can we come in now?
You hear more talking. You speak Dwarvish. You hear a couple of them talking in Dwarvish. You can't make out what they're saying right now because you're not close enough to the door.
Can
But
I get closer?
what's your dexterity score?
No.
Because the last two times somebody has approached the door, they almost got stabbed.
He was one of them.
I was one of them. Dexterity, it's 14 plus 2.
You may certainly try. If that's what you wish to do.
You would be doing a save.
I just roll a die.
I don't know. Do you approach the door?
Yeah. So I can try to hear them.
Okay.
Dex save.
Hold on. Before that.
Oh, okay.
Oh no!
No. He said wait.
No. See,
No.
this is why you wait until I ask for a roll to roll.
Oh.
You go to move towards the door, trip over a rock, and face plant into the door. Luckily, the person that was guarding the door was distracted by somebody talking to him, so you didn't get stabbed immediately. However, hitting the door has alerted them, And in Undercommon, you will hear, and he's yelling at you. You try to break this door down, we're gonna crush you flat.
Hey, no, not trying to break the door. No. My friend's just an idiot. We just want to talk. We're friendly, super friendly.
I'm gonna
extra
say
friendly.
in Dwarven, I tripped on a rock and smacked my face in the door. What am I supposed to do?
See what I mean?
You didn't
Idiot.
understand that. He said it in undercommon.
Right, but he heard them talking in Dwarvish.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
No, but it sounded like aggressive, right?
Oh yeah, you have no idea what they're saying.
But it sounded aggressive, and I was really trying to tell the Nixif. It looked like she was panicking.
I am panicking.
I am panicking.
I don't know how
Just
I got
tell him
these
that.
people.
Just tell him he tripped. He's klutz.
He tripped on the door. He's dumb. He tripped on the door.
Hey!
He's not that
Oh my god!
He tripped on the door.
You know what they're saying? He doesn't understand level
He doesn't
uncommon.
understand.
He understands some uncommon.
All right. So,
Sam is going to approach the door. Is there a visible lock on this side?
no. It is barred from the other side.
Okay.
You hear
Oh, what are
more
the
talking.
gaps?
You hear more talking, this time more muffled. I need you to make a persuasion check.
Good luck.
Your persuasion versus their paranoia.
By the way, I fireman
6.
6.
Dang it. You want to come in here? You need to deal with whatever the hell is out there.
I dealt with it. We dealt with it. I didn't deal with it. My friends dealt with it. Well, not my friends. People dealt with it.
He doesn't believe you. All you hear is a, I don't know about that.
How wide are the gaps in this door?
Not wide at all. This was actually decently fortified.
They're wide enough for a spear to come through, correct?
There are small slots for spears to be pushed through, yes.
Okay, slots.
About yay wide.
You put a hand through it.
The fairy could put a hand through the door hole and try to grab something if she so chose to do so.
Okay. Well, the fairy's approaching the door.
Okay.
Let it up.
Hold on. Hang on a second. Reaction to you approaching the door. You are flying, correct?
Yes.
They aren't looking at up.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, I'm approaching at the equivalent of eye level to everybody
Oh,
else.
then they absolutely see you coming.
Okay.
What the hell do you want, you flittery little thing?
Darkness.
You're casting darkness?
On his helmet.
On who?
If I can see through the slit, I can see something else. Is there an item on the other side? A piece of clothing? I don't know. Maybe the spear that keeps stabbing through?
Yeah?
I'm casting darkness on the spear.
How do you have the ability to cast darkness?
You might want to read your magic item.
Oh, yeah. I did give you something, didn't I?
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
You hear a lot of panicking. And a lot of cursing and undercommon.
I'm reaching my hand through the slit and trying to grab the bar at this point.
Go ahead and make me a strength check.
Oh, this is
With disadvantage. Considering you're trying to reach through, grab it, and lift it up.
I'm just trying to find it for the moment.
Oh, you found it. It's not that hard to find.
Too big. Why ain't all of you smaller?
Sit out friends like you.
They're all panicking, and you can tell they're becoming aggressive because they think they're under attack.
Can you tell them that?
Why did you have to?
Tell them that we're not trying to hurt them. The fog is gone.
I told them that.
And then the darkness came up.
Uh-huh.
There is now darkness. There is now darkness on that side.
Damn it. I'm saying we still break down the door.
Practice for picking you up and slamming your head into the
Hey!
Face.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
No, not straight to.
Hold that thought. Something on the other side grabs you.
Yeah, I'm pinned to the door. Or,
Yeah.
Or am I?
As of right now, something has grabbed a hold of your arm.
I don't know. Can it hold on?
Athletics check.
I understand, but this isn't acrobatics. This is strength versus strength.
Nope, because I can slip through. If it's a grapple of any type, it is athletics or acrobatics to try to slip free.
All right, well, let's go ahead and take a look and see what he rolls.
The real question is, how did he manage to see me with...
He didn't. He heard something grabbing it, and then tried to grab whatever was grabbing it. He just got lucky.
At disadvantage?
Considering he was right there next to the door, he would normally have had advantage. But because of you, he had a straight roll. However, you got a 16? No, you managed to slip away.
Oh, it's a 1!
It's a natural 1.
What happened then?
Well, now you see because this side does not have darkness. You see 3 fat fingers now stuck in the slit. Ah, what the hell?
Grab the fingers.
Oh, God.
I look at Nick and say, grab the fingers.
I start to try and grab the fingers.
Go ahead and make a grapple.
Let's see here. You're attempting to grab.
With advantage.
So,
Dear Lord, this is stupid.
the first thing is you have to make an attack roll in order to try to grab them.
Okay.
And then it's going to be opposing strength or acrobatics. Strength, it will be an athletics check on your end, and either an acrobatics or athletics on his end. Specifically.
So I would attack and then do.
You make an attack to see if you actually grab them.
I think it's just a...
It's if they manage to get a hold of them. That's why.
Okay, yeah.
So you can use a dexterity check with advantage to just make weapons. Choose an unarmed strike attack roll. You're not using damage.
Hackable?
That's what you just did.
Oh.
You successfully grab the fingers.
Okay.
Now make a strength check.
Session to that.
23 would grab their fingers.
Acrobatics? What?
Athletics 3, press and hold. It's at advantage.
Well, you have successfully grabbed these fat, dwarvish, pale fingers through this slit. Now what do you do?
I just have fingers.
Let go, you damn bastard!
Who's called a dumb bastard?
Oh my god, they can't even hear properly!
Get here, perfectly fine.
Tell him to open the door and you'll let go.
If you open the door, I'll let go of your fingers. Your
Do you
fat
think 3 fingers is worth my life? You're out of your damn mind! You lot are trying to kill us!
Swords, put it against the fingers and start acting like you're going to chop them off.
I'm gonna say in Dwarvish, I don't know if they'll understand. The fog is gone! There's no more fog!
You hear in Dwarvish, bullshit! The fog is on this side now!
What? Somebody cast the spell!
You don't know that.
No, we don't.
No? Oh. I won't say that.
Because
Supposed to do? Quit.
They said they would protect you!
Who said that?
The fog people, the alien, I don't know. I don't know
You
what they
don't
are.
know this.
you actually don't know this.
Yeah,
Those
but-
two know.
The fog people. Fog things. I don't know.
You can't be saying that because you don't know.
Yeah, you have
this.
no idea what you're saying right now.
Yeah.
You as a player know, as your character knows none of this.
I remember this fog though.
Which is now on the other side of the door, according to them.
That's what they think.
Also, none of you know what I've done.
Nope. Nope, I don't know either.
How is the darkness over there? I'm gonna say back to them in Dwarvish.
It didn't pop up on this side until you lot got near the door.
What are we supposed to do when we're trying to get through here?
I don't understand what he's saying, so it doesn't matter.
Not like we wanted to.
Make a go ahead and make a check because he's gonna try to pull his hand back through the door. Not advantage this time. Straight. First time was because he was surprised. He manages to wrench his fingers out of your grasp back through the slot. And go ahead and make a dexterity check. Because he is immediately trying to stab you.
With advantage. Because he can't see you.
Correct.
Yeah, you have to say.
You're fine.
One more save, technically.
No, 19.
That's good enough. You managed to avoid getting stabbed yet again.
So what's he saying?
Understand anything that between some of the people, specifically him, but
I'm gonna say
Maybe
I don't understand any of you.
that there's some kind of darkness over there now.
what?
They think the fog got over there.
Great.
So, what was he saying? I'm talking about the guy you are speaking under comment to.
He pretty much doesn't want us to go through because he's scared of the fog stuff. Yes.
Well, let him know if the darkness is on that side doesn't mean the enemy's on that side too.
Tell him.
Yes, tell him that.
Tell him that.
If the fog's on that side, that means the enemy's there.
No, the enemy's trying to get here. You guys brought it.
Do you relay that back to us?
I would tell him. Well, then, I mean, if maybe the enemy found a way in finally.
The enemy probably found a way in.
What's the radius on your spell?
It is 20-foot radius. And it's centered on him.
That's a damn lie. It's centered around this damn door, according to our leader.
I tried to.
Do you relay this to us?
15-foot sphere.
15 foot?
15-foot sphere.
Okay, so he's outside of it. You hear something very heavy, like clunk, 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 walking towards the door.
I'm gonna back up. I don't like the heavy sounds.
And walks into darkness.
Oh, he's been in the darkness. In fact,
Am I not able to back up?
he walks into the door. Bam! Clank, clank.
Oh.
I don't know who all you are, but listen here. This is being said in common.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever this is, we want no parts of it. We want to survive whatever it is that is coming. Y'all will leave, we will cut you down if this continues.
We just want passage through as given by the leader of the Red Lotus.
Nice stark silence for a moment. And who, pray tell, do you claim as the leader of the Red Lotus?
Or maybe I should say the leader of this entire region.
What was his name?
I'm not sure I believe you. What is his name?
Double checking notes.
Double check notes.
Double checking notes.
I don't remember.
Because character would remember, player does not right
Yeah.
now. Valduk!
Give us a moment. We also need to find out what is causing this darkness. Luckily, he knows his way around. He just couldn't see what the hell the door was.
That was funny though. Thud!
As they
Time
go,
is passing.
after about 10 minutes, the spell itself will fade.
Another round of, oh, what the hell? So after, they finally all, okay.
Wait, how long was it?
It's been about 12 minutes. Well, it's 10 minutes until they start talking again, all freaking out.
Because I was gonna ask if I could make a cup out of that carapace shell during that time.
No.
That's
No.
a craft check, and those are at least an hour long when you're crafting
Oh.
stuff.
You are not going to be able to.
That is a short rest and a long rest thing.
All right. So after a short amount of time, clank. It seems the fog is receding. And I have verified Valduk has given you passage. You try anything, and we will destroy you utterly. And you hear a series of very heavy sounding latches and locks being cracked open. Give me just a moment. What?
Who's going to carry Haldorai?
You do that.
Nope.
No,
You do
Nixif,
that.
you're the strongest
I look at
one.
you.
Nope.
No, I'm not the strongest one. I have -1 strength.
No.
Nixif is the strongest
Nope.
one.
Not my problem.
Give me just a moment. Zoom out a little bit.
As things watching all this argument overhead.
I think
Walks
you
over.
carry him.
Actually,
He walks over to Haldorai, crawls under his legs, and starts walking. And as she does so, his
can
head's
we
hitting her.
throw him in the bag for a bit?
No. Not if we want him to die.
Okay, never mind. We definitely don't want that. Here.
As she's passing by her, she swings him into her legs.
Go ahead.
We're using Haldorai as
Also
a
cussing an
weapon.
undercommon.
This
Go
is
ahead and make a dexterity check.
This is hilarious.
Bruh.
Have to make a dexterity.
Yeah.
At disadvantage.
I'm a low eye level.
No, no, no.
18 is the lowest.
You managed to catch yourself, but your legs got swept out from under you.
I'm gonna just cuss an undercommon, honestly.
God damn it.
The smallest of the party has to carry one of the two biggest. Y'all are idiots.
I can't carry
No,
him.
I got this handled. Tensor floating disc, put him on there, and we'll just haul him with. He's just gonna follow me around. I will burn a spell slot for this, just so we have an easy way of carrying him.
You walk in, there are two of these guys who were obviously the ones trying to stab you through the doors, and then standing between them
Okay.
is this guy.
Nice. Love the power armor.
Welcome to Cinder Glade. Don't make a fuss, we won't make you a smear.
Seem to go down to the next level. I think there's something we have to do down there. Oh.
Yes, we do.
You'll have to pass through the glade. It's up, and he points to that northern end. It's up around the corner. You'll have to cross the river, bridge is out, and get into the temple. Valduk is in the temple, along with a few others. They're in a meeting. I don't suggest going in there yet.
Good to know. Thank you.
We should probably still get over
Is there
there.
something we have to do on the lower level?
Kill a.
Yeah.
My brain already forgot. Give me a quick
You
reminder.
know of it?
Neolithid. What do you know about the Neolithid?
Blue blazes in the Neolithic.
Something on the next level down.
That's something I want no parts of. That cursed forest.
So we are outside of the river fire and we're on to the next down after that.
'Tis through the temple. The only way down that direction without going down the chasm is through the temple.
Good to know. Appreciate it.
If you need anything, there's a few shopkeepers here. Valduk, over there on the little island you see. He's our smith. If you need anything repaired. Now get out of the way so we can close the damn doors.
Yep. Move us out.
Could I go toward the little island?
Yeah.
I'm instantly interested.
I'm probably dragging... Yep, I knew it.
Oh
Go
god.
ahead, Athane. You can drag yourself wherever you want to go. Drillis, you got yourself in hot, all right?
Okay.
Athane, if you can move around Nix up to wherever she would like to go as well, I will reveal the farm.
I'm gonna say hello to the person who's on the island.
In what language?
Dwarvish.
Good one.
Unfortunately, they look at you very confused.
I
What, by the way-
asked the main person,
What is
what
that?
language does he speak?
Common, like most of us.
I can't say undercommon.
Oh, yeah, I do have a floating skull.
Oh no, it's hiding in the bag.
It's hiding in the bag.
It took off. It wanted nothing to do with those guys.
I'm trying to say hello to this guy. I can't say it.
Here, then you can't say it.
You know a little bit of undercommon. wouldn't
I
you?
know like
I-
50%.
He's partially proficient at this.
What's that thing I'm standing next to, by the way?
Where?
Up here.
Nick Sif. They're over here.
We'll be next to Elxus behind. I don't know. Somewhere.
Is another one of these guys from earlier.
Ah. Okay.
He just seems to be guarding this area.
That's fine. What's this thing over here? Is this a statue or something?
The top right?
Yeah.
That's another Durgar Keeper of the Flame.
Gotcha.
So same as a normal Durgar, but more robes, more black and red robes,
Okay.
and looks like a caster
I
of
was
some
just
kind.
curious.
Could you say hello to him and that I'm interested in what he has?
My friend wants to say hello, one, and he also is interested in what you have.
Oh, yes. Certainly. I'm the smith on this area. I just been working here a few days. What do you need?
He's a smith. You.
Could you ask him?
As long as you're standing next to him and you're dedicated to translating, you can pretend like you're talking to him.
Okay. What do you have that you've made? What did it know?
Basic equipment, mining things. What are you looking for?
The name's next to you asking, so what did you see in the darkness?
Maybe if there's something like maybe I can have a little bit of armor for this little guy, and I show.
These are called
Fox
intellectual
Junior.
powers. They are.
May I?
They are real brains with feet.
Careful.
They had handlers with them, which these monsters
Have any armor that would actually work for this?
tentacles.
It's
coming
too
out of the
small.
mouth.
He's too small.
Yes.
And there's a big
Actually, I
of
told
it.
you.
And he has a
then
pet,
could
which
I-
is
Is there anything I
Full
could do
legs,
to improve?
flesh,
And then I showed him
two
my
heads.
arm blade.
yeah, it was
have an
not
inkling of what
great.
it is.
When I saw it, I went,
What would I need for a roll?
"What?
Because of the history, he has an inkling of what it is.
What do I need to roll to try to remember?
It would be history check.
I asked if there's anything that I could do to improve, and then I show the arm blade. Something maybe replace it to make it a little bit stronger, or
You don't know it." Yeah.
All right.
I only did that.
You can switch it out for something stronger.
what do you have?
Kind of gestures towards some generic swords, a couple of axes, a couple of
Is
hammers.
there anything that stands out?
No, it's all basic equipment.
There's no magical here.
Is there anything that's better than my current arm blade?
Not in particular, but it doesn't look like you were designed to strike things directly. They can tell what your strength is.
Hey, Nixif, can you give me some daggers?
Is there any kind of equipment you have that might help with my
I
strength?
was gonna say, might as well grow some daggers.
No.
Do you have daggers?
Man, I
Of course. Daggers are a common item.
Yeah. My friend wants some.
Let me see how much I was running for those.
to be honest, I hate that I'm so weak.
Can't be good at everything.
No. Unless you roll really well for your stats, and then you're like, oh, I can be good at most stuff.
5 gold apiece.
5 gold? How many do you want?
Just give me a pair.
Or if you have a soul coin, I would definitely be interested in that.
I can pay 10 gold.
All right, so be it. Go ahead and decrease 10 gold and gain 2
Yeah.
regular daggers.
I'll go ahead and decrease my gold by 10 because I will be handing that over to you.
Okay.
And then you have 2 regular daggers.
Does he have a better hammer? A small, hammer? Because I have a light hammer that's used, I'd probably use it with my tools and stuff.
There's some larger hammers, but you probably wouldn't be able to lift it.
Yeah.
Like the ones that are attached to old boy out
Oh,
there.
you're not a fighter.
I wish I could be a fighter.
It's more
Frustrated with
helpful
this.
than anything.
Could have given Cole a barbarian.
I know.
Anyway,
You'd be having
moving
more
on.
fun right
That
now.
would have been simpler.
No, you had to choose one of the most complicated classes and races in the game.
The race itself is relatively simple. It's a good general race for literally everything.
All right, so
Should have been barbarian. You'd have more fun.
what else would you like to
Well,
do?
I can't change anything now.
Okay. Well, we're just gonna.
Guys!
Yeah.
And you see, as you turn around, look around, you see the ferry halfway into the bag of holding right now.
Wait, I have a question.
Oh, what do you got from that treasure goblin that would be useful for us?
You see a 20-pound breastplate that is the size of me. Can we get rid of this?
Question
Yeah,
to
we
you.
could sell that.
How do you have any bottles?
Glassware isn't really our
Well,
specialty.
it's for bottles for alchemy.
Glassware isn't our specialty.
No, we can get rid of this. No one here needs it.
Wait, is it the same kind of breastplate as my breastplate?
It's a regular
I
breastplate.
need everyone to make a perception check.
Okay.
Except for me.
Nope, including you. Oh wait, you're
I'm
inside the bag.
I'm halfway into the bag right now.
I'm gonna.
Reroll.
I got a 17.
That's the land on the table.
16 plus perception plus 3, so 19.
You both hear from somewhere in the cave.
We also have. You see a you see a stick with a chain and a decent sized metal head on it. A flail.
Yeah, I don't need that either. Okay.
Anything actually good?
We're gonna sell this stuff. We'll go get money for this. I'm guaranteed they'll buy it from us. There's people that would use this here.
Yeah, but I want to know if there's actually anything good.
I dig back in. A mace. A whip. As she comes out.
As you come out this next one, I think we heard another one of those guys with the
Do you
bag.
mind if I do a detect magic on any of this before we get rid of it?
Feel free. I will be right back. Closes bag, attaches to hip.
Wait, before
No.
you leave.
Oh, did you just tell him?
Yeah.
God dang it! We're not telling him just yet.
Look, the fame.
Fame, give us a second.
Please.
Give
No.
us a second.
Why did you say that?
The fame.
All right, we're chasing it. You guys chase a theme. I'll take this. I'm going to take this stuff that you just pulled out. I'm going to do
Go with
I'm
Detect
after
magic
him.
takes 10 minutes, so they're going to have a
That's
fight.
fine. You guys are not fighting immediately.
Okay.
I'm chasing after a
Can I?
fame.
Yeah, can I go with it?
I'm going
And
to smack you so much hard right now.
as she gets around the corner, she's stealthing.
All right. I'm gonna light you on fire here soon. Kick you into the damn river of
Don't
fire.
care. Don't care. If it has gold, then I'm happy.
Okay, hang on a second. I got to reveal fog.
I didn't. You don't say. Okay. Anyway, I'm
hang
detecting
on.
magic on these
My door didn't work.
because whatever's magical, we're keeping. Whatever's not magical, we're going to get rid of. That's how I'm seeing this.
You have a breastplate, a flail, a whip, and a mace currently next to you.
Yep. And I'm doing my thing. You guys can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I'm chasing after the thing.
Same as me.
Hold on.
Yeah, like
And
insane.
Valderai is floating on a disc.
As you round the corner, you recognize what looks like he's being interrogated by a Durgar as Squirt.
Oh,
Wait, we could give him.
You don't know any of this.
No, not yet.
Well, I'm trying to.
And you're
chase
getting
that.
ready to go sell it to a blacksmith.
Well, no, I'm detecting magic first.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That takes 10 minutes.
So these are not being sold yet.
He's doing it as a ritual right now.
Yep.
He's over there home. 5 feet down.
The thing has stopped.
What was your roll? 19. That's pretty solid. You are stealth.
Flying above heads at this point.
So the Durgar has not seen you, the one that has Squirt, quote unquote, captive. What would you like to do? You said you're following.
Yeah.
You're not
also-
stealth, so that's interesting.
And so is, we got
Well,
these two following.
I need both.
They're behind Nick safe.
This up.
He said the magic words for a thing to immediately say, okay, I'm checking this out.
Things seem to be calming down at the moment. Nobody's directly getting hurt. And there's a gentle bit of music being played from somewhere in the cavern as this little glade, as they call it, seems to be less a fortification, and this is where the miners live. Where they get their tools repaired, where they get their equipment, where they eat, etc. Which is why they were so adamant about defending it. Oh, I need to reveal the map for you because you've moved a little bit.
I'm not moved with Nixon.
There, I can do that for you.
Yeah.
All right. I got you covered.
Me and Ross is too.
This is another door that they seem to be guarding.
Do I see Squirt?
You currently do not. You're not at the right angle.
Uh,
However, Nixif does see Squirt almost immediately. Being held by a Duragar. He's just got one hand around him and looks to be questioning him. You can actually understand it because it's undercommon. What are you doing here? Who are these friends that you're speaking of?
Oh,
How did you get in here?
Can I walk up to Squid and the other dude?
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna follow. And
Well,
when,
you got them.
What's going on? What's
when I see Squirt,
Oh,
can I-
this little thing just got in here, said he's looking for his friends. You see Squirt. Oh, stay down! Please help me!
not your friends. Jesus.
hey Nixon, I'm gonna.
You're halfway proficient, but she's yelling in undercommon.
Wait, is Squirt only talking in under?
No, Squirt's talking in common.
They don't understand common.
Could I take him, please? He's
I
already.
don't understand what the French you're trying to say.
He doesn't understand you.
But the Duragar turned towards you. What? You actually know this thing?
Yes, I know that thing. We gave him some things. He's asking for some things.
Slip up next to Nixa quietly. Yeah. Oh, he's somebody from the Lord of Greed.
He's from the Lord of Greed.
Yeah, the little bastards aren't allowed in this area. That's part of the agreement.
Well, he's with us. So, and we would like to safe passage.
You see him look past you towards the Duragar, Keeper of the Flame, and he just kind of rolls his eyes and nods, and he lets go of Squirt.
Can I hold Squirt? He's small enough where I can hold him, right?
You could make an attempt.
You may
Go
not
ahead and
miss
make
you.
a strength check.
Well, no.
Yes, Squirt doesn't weigh much, but his bag...
So saving
I
no
guess-
strength check.
Uh-huh. Have fun with that.
Yes, it is a bad
I don't see my strength check. Do I do saving?
His isn't
throw
as good a
strength?
quality.
Straight strength.
Anyway.
Actual ability score.
Well, that's what's going on.
See it.
Yep.
It's
What
at the
do I
top of your
find?
screen.
You're still
You go over to
chanting.
your
This hasn't been
character
10
page
minutes.
with the ability scores, and you press those.
I might go. I might go to the
Abilities.
restroom.
However,
Does it
you
say
have
this one?
drawn
Yes. You press the strength.
the Keeper of the Flames.
One that
attention.
specifies strength.
He's watching what you're doing.
That's a
Ah!
2. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Squirt's just like, thanks for the effort. I got this.
He's stronger than you.
He's stronger than most of you.
I'm gonna
He's
try
stronger
to.
than most of you. He's been carrying that bag most of his life.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run back towards Triolus.
I'm in casting a spell.
It hasn't not been 10 minutes. He's in the middle of it.
I'm in the middle, so don't interrupt me, or else I will backhand you. Not just backhanded you, it'll be backhanded with a firebolt.
I'm gonna just quickly say, trying not to distract him, Squirt's here, and then go back.
And
I probably didn't hear
Thane
it.
will leave stealth and
I probably
land in
didn't
front of
pay attention to
Squirt.
Okay. The Duragar almost cuts you, but stops at the last second and goes,
The scary thing with us.
the dagger that it was going to cut you with, it conjured out of thin air and is partly see-through. This is a this is a Duragar soul blade. Very akin to
Soul.
a soul knife, yes.
Do you want to fast forward time a little bit?
Sure. Do you guys want to do anything while he continues the casting?
As she's looking at Squirt. So what did you get?
I don't have enough items yet.
I mean, you missing.
The Samba wasn't enough.
Right, but you guys weren't up to 10 yet. Out of character, the limit is 10 before he can retrieve you and I.
How many items did you get? And how many do you need?
Do you remember?
Oh, we were up to 5.
2 Jaggers, a Rapier, the Sauna, and somebody else gave another item.
So that's 6 total. Because the Samba counted for 2.
So that's 6 items.
So, depending on what this is our 4.
So that could be the full 10.
Yep.
But hey Squirt, I'm gonna give him 3 silver nuggets.
I can't do anything with awe.
No?
Wrong.
No, but these guys
However-
could.
The Duragar catches you. You catch the Duragar's attention. Generic silvers. I would pay you for them.
How much?
5 gold apiece.
Free money. Free money. That's free money. I would do.
I'm
During
gonna-
guards, if Duragar's willing to buy these off of us, this is a good.
I'm gonna
chance
give
to
him
drop.
3 silver.
Now, you personally notice the 3 silver nuggets.
3 silver nuggets.
That's enough to make a good number of silver pieces each, if they were to melt it down.
There's also a fair
They are
price.
going to be turning a profit from this bargain.
In addition to
You would
that,
know this as an isn't.
So
as a blacksmith, you would also know that one of those could actually silver an entire weapon.
oh, it can.
Yeah.
I can't give him 1.
So you can add 5 gold, remove 1 silver nugget.
Will he take
You
gold
want to
nuggets?
silver your weapons because
I don't know.
gloves.
Check.
Well,
Are you
wait.
sure you
Wait.
want to
Can I
him
silver
to
the
the miners.
one of my things?
That's a good question. You wonder if you can silver his
Arm blade.
arm blade.
You would have to
Detach it
spend
from
some
first.
Yeah, you'd have to detach it, and then you'd have to spend some time crafting. But yes,
We're in the hot area. There is
and there's a blacksmith.
There's
right
a
there.
blacksmith's forge right there.
He can craft his own blacksmith's tools.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
How
You
I'm
could
gonna ask you guys. How long do you think we're gonna be here? We actually might be waiting for a minute for what's his name? Valduk.
given we don't want to interrupt a meeting, I would recommend us just taking a rest.
Nixif,
Agreed.
can you come with me so you can translate?
Sure.
I'm gonna
Why do I gotta do this?
I love it. I love it.
I'm gonna move back to the
You
forge.
refuse to teach me. I don't want to hear that from you.
You refuse to teach me too.
Fusion of ask!
No, you
We have-
refused.
Okay, as a DM, that's a blatant lie. They definitely asked.
We asked, you just refused us.
You started asking them for money, and they were like, "What? No."
Nixif. And so, Dad,
Anyway,
I go back to the forge.
while they're doing that, how long?
You finish. There is nothing magical in this spot. However, you do detect magic in this area. There is somebody, like, you can't see them, but the individual up there, that's right below,
Yeah.
in that little alcove.
He can't sense them.
I can't sense that because of.
Oh, it's through a wall. So,
It's
no.
through.
You
Yeah.
didn't detect
Okay.
anything.
All right, I pick these up. I heard there's squirts around. I'm gonna go up to squirt. I'll look at you. May I give you the squirt instead?
Yeah, feel free.
All right. Boom.
So, that is one breastplate, one whip,
One
Good
flail.
Mace and one flail.
one mace, one flail. Go ahead and delete those from your items as Squirt grabs all this stuff. I can make a trade now. There's something I think you guys will really like. Give me a few minutes.
Sounds good.
He begins doing his little casting thing. He grabs a coin, flips it in the air. It kind of turns into
A sonic portal.
Not like that. It's an actual coin, and the gold melts inward into a portal
Ah.
as
That's
he jumps
impressive.
in.
Impressive.
And it closes behind him.
Um.
The soul blade's like he kind of grumbles and walks
and
away.
then- Also, I did notice that the Keeper of the Flame came over,
Yes.
and I'll just go up to him. It's like I was just trying to detect magic on the stuff that is in front of us.
I could tell. Tis a potent spell to be able to do over that course of time.
Yeah.
Your concentration is impressive. He seems to be very well educated for a Duragar.
Yeah, I've been trained well.
Am I at the forge?
Yes.
I haven't been moved.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm not the only person who can do it.
Sorry,
I'm with Nixif because she's the translator.
Yeah.
Sadly.
So asking him if I could
awesome.
do some forging.
Certainly, you break my tools, you buy them.
Question. The gold nuggets.
Yes.
Can the silver and gold be mixed to make anything stronger?
No, gold is a very weak metal.
They would
Silver-
They would mix and create electrum, but that would be a form of currency.
Yeah.
I would
Not
keep
useful
the
for
gold.
weaponry.
I would keep the gold nuggets just straight up because those will just sell straight up to non-Duragar for a lot more.
Non-mining area.
Yeah, not my area. You'll get a ton of money.
So I would have to detach the arm blade.
Which takes how long?
That's something you need to figure out.
While he's figuring that out, anything anybody else is doing.
Where would that be on my?
I'm gonna find.
You did notice.
Oh, I'm going up to the leader. I'm gonna go up to the leader and go. Can we? Yeah, I'm gonna actually move up to the leader. Haldorai is moving with me because
That's for an hour.
the disc is coming with
The
me.
leader's the one that's right next to you.
Oh, is it?
The one in green. That was the leader of the guard for that door.
Oh,
The leader from
I don't-
Zarian,
all right.
so-
I don't know where it
okay,
is
fine.
on this.
well.
You check underneath your racial.
Anyway,
features and traits.
I'm gonna
Yes.
ask him. Is it okay if we
Because it's
stay
your
here
racial
and do a
traits,
rest?
your ability to add stuff to your
make sure that your party stays out of the way.
Understandable. Where is there a good place for us to go that would be out of the way for everybody?
We have our resting area, but I doubt other people would like you near their things.
Understandable.
But just below it, you could probably take up residence near. Give me a moment. I'm creating a name on the spot.
It happens.
Integrated protection. To don or doff armor other than a shield.
go
takes
near
one
Gitz's
element to be
area
efficient
and
with the armor.
rest there.
If you're incorporating
There's some
stuff, it'll take you an
platforms.
hour each way.
Okay.
Well, this says for
Appreciate
shields.
this.
You have integrated it into your body. It is considered part of your armor at that point.
But it
Yep.
Arm blades.
To don armor other than a shield. If you're doing arm blade, let me double check arm blades. Specifically arm blades, because
Yeah, they're weapons. I don't know if they're different. Anyway, so real quick, Athame, you also did notice that there was a doorway just above where the other door guard captain is at.
to attune this item, you must hold it against your forearm for the entire attunement period, which is 1 hour.
so it'd be,
So it's 1 hour. 1 hour to detach it. Well, the other thing you could possibly do, and the blacksmith there, he notices that your intent. He goes, I can assist you for a small price,
well,
so you do not need to take it off.
I'd be fine with that. How much?
10 gold. That's fair.
Sure.
Okay. So you can detract 10 gold, and he is assisting you in silvering your arm blade.
Which makes it
Which makes it where you are free to roam if you wish.
So,
I
do I
s-
have to do any kind of checks or anything?
Nope, you're just stuck there for a while.
That's what
Let
I
me.
see.
I think I have. Let me see something.
So there's a door there. There's another guard there with pairs. Soul Blade and Random Gun. None of whom I can speak to.
Just the river on the lava and the cliff face. As you get to that point, behind you, you hear the familiar sound of Squirt's Turtle. Hops out, looks around. Oh, I have it. I think I got something you'll really like. Don't think you want it, but definitely will be useful. Hands you what looks to be a earring bell.
Earring bell.
I will add it to your inventory. If you ring it, obviously you're not being hidden, but you will feel yourself move much faster. I will add it to your inventory now.
Can I eat a good
Well, actually, we're probably gonna do a long rest, so you'll get healed up.
You'll heal up, and
But the good berries are going to go bad.
it takes 24 hours.
So we got a little bit. We got a little bit more time.
We got more than 16 hours because we haven't taken a long rest.
Refresh your inventory. And yes, you will know the properties of it.
I'll walk up to a thing. All right, follow me. Actually, the disc doesn't go that far. I mean, disc will be behind me some distance. So what'd you find? What did Squirt hand you?
Something very, 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 very useful for those that need to move faster, hit faster.
I think I know at least one person in particular.
Probably the one that's not drooling on himself.
Yeah.
Could actually use it.
Yeah, they could. But one of them is actively not being carried on a damn disc right have to be hauled around.
It also could be useful for you.
Oh, yeah? How so?
Dad,
Haste gives
I'm
an
going to be
additional
sending
action.
you a message.
What?
in
Haste
Discord.
gives an additional action. Which means you could cast 2 cantrips in a turn, or a leveled spell and a cantrip in a single turn.
Which would be useful. Oh, haste.
For me,
very
it's-
powerful spell.
For me, it's a bit less useful, but moving fast is moving fast.
I mean,
Well,
you would have to ask it.
we should figure out who would be of the most use for it.
The real question is, given that we have to hand over stuff to Valduk that we found in his realm, things of interest, if this counts.
I don't know if it would, because
Well, we just got handed it in front of that thing. As I point at the fire elemental being right there.
and they speak, I'm assuming undercommon.
They would not speak undercommon at all. They understand elemental languages. The problem is, what they see, Valduk can understand.
Well, we will talk to him. In the meantime, we can decide on who has the most use for it. But
Squirt then looks around. Anything else for me for now?
is there anything else that was in that?
Oh, right. As she dives back into...
Give us
she
a second.
quickly pulls off Vellum, puts him on the ground. He's this little itty-bitty thing, maybe a 2 foot by 2 foot bag, if that big. Yeah, it's closer to a fanny pack at this point. And you would just watch her dive head first into it.
You get a telepathic message from Vellum. I can just give it to you if you ask.
It's funner this way, though.
Not untrue. Also, Skull's hiding.
As you watch, her entire body's gone into this.
Uh-huh.
Vellum's just sitting there. Green hand pops out. There's a wooden stick in it.
I'll grab it.
The other hand pops out. There's another wooden stick.
Grab it.
And with your magic detection, these are magical.
Oh yeah, boom! I'm like, ooh, ooh.
I don't
That's
remember what these are. I don't.
Wand of web and wand of pyrotechnics.
Ah, yes. Yeah, those.
now the question is, what's the word to activate them?
You then see another hand pop out. Opens up. There's a silver ring.
Magical. What is this supposed to be?
That is a band of loyalty.
That one does.
He quickly lifts. You see the hilt of a regular-sized rapier pop out.
Magical?
Nope.
No. This one we could give to. I'm gonna set that aside. I'm actually probably gonna give it to.
Her head pops out. I'm not bringing out the jar of oil. I refuse to bring that thing out. That thing moves.
Yeah, we've seen that. All right.
There's one
Do
more
you-
thing in here.
Do you mind? I'm gonna hand Squirt the rapier. It's not magical. We're like, we have no need for this. Especially since you can't use a regular sized rapier.
No, that thing would be a great rapier to me.
That thing would be a long sword.
I think it would probably be a claymore.
And out comes this wooden amulet on a leather thong. Also
Magical? Interesting.
And the wood looks dirty, stained. It doesn't look nice by any stretch of the imagination.
Wooden amulet on a dirty. What is this?
The wooden amulet itself is fairly dirty, stained. It is not a pretty amulet.
Okay. What was that supposed to be?
That is a amulet of the drunkard. those that drink alcohol.
Oh, oh my God, the Durgar would love to buy that one from us.
I have a thing that can make alcohol.
Last but not least, you see what looks to be another wooden stick. But as you glance closer at it, it's hollow.
Magical?
No.
Hollow, huh? Like, how big is this wooden stick?
Probably about a foot long. Both ends. One end seems to flare out a little bit. The other one stays very narrow. It's a blowgun.
Oh, yeah, that thing. Not something I need so much, but someone might have a need for this. If not,
I literally couldn't use it.
anyway,
I don't
Squirt gets
want
one here
air.
for me.
Okay. So subtract 1 rapier, and you guys are at 1 out of 10.
Yeah, by the way, my backpack, which was still on my back, went in with me.
Oh, I know. It did.
You have finished your silvering.
So,
Do you need a blowgun? Do you think you have a use for
what does
blowgun?
it do?
You can get darts for it. Yeah.
So essentially,
Actually,
normally
know.
things like ghosts and
Yeah,
whatnot
those are throwing
that
Those are throwing.
would have resistance against slashing weapons would no longer have
I'll take-
resistance.
Also, the
Yeah,
it's
offer-
magical.
Huh?
The wands,
The
though, I'm
arm blade
like,
is magical because it's the one of the infused.
there's a area of fire over here.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna try the pyrotech.
So it doesn't
one.
do anything that changes the damage.
I
or
tried
the
one
dice,
of them. I
right?
have no idea what they do.
Right, Dad?
So pyrotechnics does not require attunement.
Where are you aiming it?
The wand of web does.
Okay. So,
What are you aiming
so there's that little pit of fire up here. I'm just gonna do
Talking about the little river?
the little river of fire.
at?
Okay.
I'm just gonna shoot one of the wands out. See what happens.
You see Squirt eyes light up as basically sparklers and the Roman candle-like effects shoot off across and hit the wall.
Interesting.
And from that point, there is a loud burst of noise that can be heard up to 300 feet away.
I'm gonna move
Create a
on.
harmless burst of multicolored light at a point you can see up to 60 feet away. The burst of light is accompanied by a crackling noise that can be heard up to 300 feet away. The light is as bright as a torch flame, but only lasts a second.
Okay. All right.
Everyone hears it.
The Duragar, keeper of the flame, tells everybody to calm down because they're all on edge.
I go. Sorry. Just try this.
And seems to be watching you intently.
I didn't mean to. I was just trying this out.
Let's not try loud things in the middle of what
Yeah,
could possibly be combat.
I understand.
I'm gonna move back up. If you want to follow me,
Again, the
Yeah.
question is, given that we got these from
I say thank you to the.
Of course.
Loot Goblin, we might want to see if Valduk might want them. The common stuff, yeah, no.
Common stuff we're giving to him. Well,
Oh, wait. And she dives back into Vellum. An entire leather suit of armor.
hand that over. I just hand that sword to Squirt. Like,
Yep.
it's
it
like
goes straight in the
none
Squirt's
of them are
bag.
gonna use this.
You are at 2 out of 10.
That's okay. And so any of the common stuff we're just giving to him because this is the easy stuff to get rid of. The wand of web. Obviously, I'm like, okay, I need to attune with this.
She, as she
July.
pops her head out and looks at the two wands. Ah, that one throws balls of light, and that one throws webs.
This one's probably more useful in the combat.
She is utterly confused as to how she actually knows that.
but,
Because
I already know this one throws a wand of light because I just flung it.
I know.
Boom!
She wasn't there when she had dove back in.
Yeah. Well, we will keep these for Valduk because I know might be interested in these. I'm not sure about this thing. The thong. With the what?
Oh, that thing seems to kill you if you drink ale. Requires a pint, though. Good luck.
Yeah, that's a bit.
I don't know if you have the constitution for that.
Actually, I have a decent constitution. I'll take
Once
that.
per day.
That could be fun. You can make us ale.
Well, let me see the jug.
You can make up to a gallon of ale, from what I remember.
So you make a gallon of ale. You put this on, you drink it.
So
you hand it around, everyone has a pint.
These are the liquids. 8 ounces of acid, 1/2 ounce of
I'm
basic
a
poison, 4 gallons of beer,
I'm a
1 gallon of honey, 2 gallons of mayonnaise, a quart of oil,
I'm at 20.
2 gallons of vinegar, 8 gallons of water fresh, 12 gallons of water salt, and 1 gallon of wine.
So a gallon of wine or 4 gallons of ale.
4 gallons of ale.
Well,
That's,
it's beer.
Did you say that out loud?
Yeah.
No,
No.
no, because you're saying that out of character for one thing.
yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
And
Yeah, be very careful about us talking about ale here. But we could make money.
you could actually make some money off of that.
You could do what?
Money?
How comes yours off? Good, like money?
Hey, I want to save some money. You're not gonna get any unless you want to help.
I can help. I can always help.
Then go get some
You-
cups from some people.
Yeah, cups. What's cups?
I think we got some.
You guys want to?
You know what? I think tonight we're gonna make some money.
We could also please our hosts.
Yeah.
This is true.
I'm gonna.
They will like
So
us
who
much
wants,
better.
Who wants to? I'm gonna take out this drawer. Who wants to go tell them?
Maybe the one who can communicate with all of them.
Yeah.
I will tell the keeper of the flame. We would like to. We would
I
like to.
will actually. Keeper of the Flame can understand us, and
Yeah.
I'm guessing both guard captains can probably.
Yeah.
Guard captains can understand.
I would say, but I'm going to tell the keeper of the flame. We would like to offer, as part of you hosting us, we can offer ale to your people tonight.
You see, like, the temptation's there, and he's seriously considering it. He's kind of stroking his beard a little bit. But what if those things come back?
They will not.
It's not going to be much.
He kind of stops dead cold. And how do you know that?
Because I dealt with them.
We are going to have a discussion at length.
Over some ale?
Not yet, but perhaps a celebration once the conversation is done.
Deal.
The best point to interrupt into this as she's hearing this, standing underneath eye level to both of them.
Well, the Durgar's not that tall.
I'm 2 foot. I'm below their eye level.
This is fair.
Given that their average height is supposed to be like 3'9".
You're short even for a fairy. Alright. So what do you say? Since you're interrupting.
For myself, so I can hold my tongue for this. Yeah, okay, I'll be able to hold my tongue.
That's a natural 20.
Alright, the thing will hold her tongue on this point for now.
Okay. Then let's go somewhere and talk.
What?
Come with me. Yes.
And he takes you up to this door.
What is that thing in that door?
A deep gnome.
Ah.
Who
Oh yeah, we've
scurries-
seen one of these before.
who scurries out of the way as he takes you inside and closes the door.
Okay. So I can understand why you're worried. But they have no interest in you guys. What they are. They are
And what are they?
mind flayers.
Blue Lotus bastards.
Yep. They are more concerned about Nephilim on the level below us.
Nephilim?
No,
Not
not
Nephilim.
Not Nephilim.
It was
Neolithid.
Neolithid on the level below.
Neolithid.
You want to give a friggin' Duragar a heart attack? Nephilim?
No,
Neolithid.
Neolithid on the
And the
level below.
That is indeed a problem. They won't come to this level. It is too hot.
Yeah.
But if that plague,
They want us to stop the plague.
No, they want us to stop the Nephilim from getting the
Neolithid.
plague. Neolithid.
You
Neolithid.
don't want to say Nephilum.
Neolithid.
Nephilim is a completely different
they want
creature.
They want to deal with the Neolithid before he gets the plague, because it makes it stronger.
pardon my bluntness, but I don't know another way to be. Y'all are not strong enough to take on a Neolithid. Especially with one of your members
Currently,
incapacitated.
understandable.
Although his condition makes a lot more sense now.
It does.
You can also ask him what a Neolithid is, because none of us know.
What is this Neolithid?
It is what happens when one of their little flesh maggots grows beyond what it is supposed to.
Oh,
It is what happens when one of their elder brain things dies. All of the little worms eat each other until only one remains. It'll attack anything that is intelligent. If the plague gets hold of this, I fear for the entire
and
earth.
that is why they're concerned as well. Now, he did say he could clear his path through, but
It could certainly try.
he could destroy all of this. Everything in the way. That is how powerful he is.
He might kill her. Valduk would squash him.
He was more concerned about clearing a path on the level. He is more concerned about the level below than he has no idea.
And how did you deal with it, say?
Agreed to take care of that thing.
Ha ha! A fool's errand. How do you plan to do that?
We need to get to the Obsidian Fortress.
That's below where the Neolithid will live.
I know, but we need to get there, and that thing's in our way.
And how do you plan to take on this creature?
Sheer fucking will at times.
Will is a powerful force. I'm not certain it will avail you.
And maybe some damn luck.
You'll need a plenty bit of that.
Yes, I have a feeling.
But, with that being said, we would definitely take upon your kindness. I will release the information in my own way.
Agree.
Make sure your party, if they understand what it is they are planning to confront, roll with what I say, not with what they know.
I will, absolutely. They do not. And even I did not know until you told me what it was. I will tell them after we are out of your presence what we're doing.
Understood. Agreed. And they go ahead and they will exfiltrate from their concealed location, and the deep dome scurries back inside.
There was a fairy floating right here as you come out.
And I pulled out.
I know you're trying to listen.
Oh, by the way, that ring, you might not want to wear it and die.
What?
You might not want to wear it and die.
Oh, what's the ring do?
I have the alchemy jug out now.
Okay. The Keeper of the Flame is moving to the various...
Hold on before starting.
The Keeper of the Flame is moving to the various guards and whatnot, and they seem to be, like, breathing a breath of fresh air, like they could finally relax a little bit.
Yeah.
Or you might not want to wear that and fall unconscious. It will instantly kill you.
What's it do?
Out of character, if you hit 0 HP, you die if you're wearing it.
Oh boy.
And you're attuned to it.
Am I attuned to it? I haven't attuned to that yet.
No, I'm warning you. You're still carrying it around along with the 2 wands, remember?
Yeah. All right. I hand it back to you. Put it in the bag.
I just put it on next to my
Oh, you want to?
my Golgari ring.
All right. I will attune to the other one.
Okay.
That one is what I'm attuning to. Because that is useful.
And so, what were you saying for me to wait?
Just wait until he's disseminated the information, and then we will solve it.
By the way, amulet?
Oh, yeah.
Amulet goes back into.
Yep. Yes, I do hand that back to you. But, if you don't mind.
Add the Wand of Web and Wand of Pyrotechnics to your inventory so I can remove them from going.
Yep. Those are the Wand of Web, especially useful.
This is out of character, but is it like a thing? Like, oh no, that's more of coffee. I was just saying, like, I could add honey to like a thing that people could add to their drinks, but I think that works.
Why would they water down anything they want to drink with honey?
I don't know. That was
You know what, though?
Weird.
Honey, though, makes good meat.
All right, so Squirt comes up to you. Where did you get the bell to?
He sees it wrapped around my wrist currently. We haven't decided.
Fair. I must go. I have to get back before my sister wakes up.
Raised eyebrow.
She's going to be hungry. And now that I've successfully completed this little bit, I can give her a decent meal for the first time in a while.
Because even his passive would be.
Yeah, he's got a high passive.
He now has a sauna herb on his head.
What's this for? Stuffs it in his bag.
That bell. We need to decide who would be the best for it.
And we can do that after this commercial break.
Agreed.
Agreed!
And time for a restroom break.
All right, hang on just a second. Let me go ahead and move to intermission. We will be back after a short while. More shenanigans afoot as the group continues through this area. I will start the other music. All right, let us get back into things.
Yeah, we're getting some role playing.
All right. So, the
Pay attention.
Durgar, Keeper of the Flame, has officially spread the news, and everybody's kind of relaxing a little bit, and so on and so forth. But from what you can tell, he has not told anybody about the alcohol yet.
As I said, we weren't prepped yet. It's his option to free up that information.
So,
I was gonna say, yeah, you don't want to leave that nice jacket. Right? The leather jackets last forever.
Oh, yeah. This one's at least 20 years old already.
Yep.
So, as people start relaxing and starting to move off, the elemental kind of moves towards the door he's going to guard, and the other ones have kind of like fallen back and are just kind of relaxing a little bit.
Before we go for a rest tonight, we need to have a quick talk.
So, everybody's just kind of loosening their muscles after being so tense for so long, shaking it off, and so on and so forth. Squirt, however, gives you a nod of thanks. Looks to us. I'll see you guys at your next safe spot. I gotta go for now. Opens another portal, and he disappears.
And nod to Squirt. Send them on. I got your arm blade going like, nice.
Good as silver. Good as knife.
It counts for magical in reference to dealing with undead or mythical things that have resistance. So essentially, they will lose their resistance against that particular weapon.
And if he takes on anything that's wear based, he's got an extra. He deals. Is it extra damage or is it? It's just.
It would actually deal damage to
It
it.
would actually deal wear damage to it. So
But,
now
as a magical weapon, it would have been able to do that anyway. So
it looks cooler. you know, the minute I think of his arm blade, I'm going like Ace has been watching the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and we're like when he turns his arm into a weapon, I'm like, that's what I think of immediately. You should. It's a good anime.
I think I did watch it like
Okay.
a long time ago.
Yeah, it's been a long time. That's great. I got Ace finally watching it again.
Really interesting.
It is. Anyway. All right. Well, I will leave it up. I'm leaving it up to him about the alcohol.
Oh, he didn't say he was going to disseminate that. He was disseminating the other information.
Okay. It is up to you. Who wants to disseminate that we're going to be offering up a drink to them?
I'm bad with communicating.
I have to. Oh, they speak Undercommon, so I do have to.
Yes, you do. That's why I'm looking your way.
the group see hand in face on hand. Yes, hand on face.
Face on hand.
Ah!
I will go up to. Are you going to? Do you want to offer it?
I can't speak it.
No. Are you going to offer it?
Yes.
I turn to the firekeeper. Yeah, he's offering 4 gallons of beer for you guys.
4 gallons? That's all? Ah,
It's all he
have to ration it.
It's all he can produce right now.
Yeah.
Well, I don't. How does it refill?
At dawn, you can speak another word. It's a magical item
Yeah.
that refreshes at dawn. But once
It
you
doesn't. Until.
He speaks in Undercommon, announcing nice and loud, "We have 4 gallons of ale, boys. Who wants some?" And everybody starts coming over.
And
I'm not going to move all the icons,
Yeah.
but when the blacksmith is coming over, he has something tucked under his arm.
Also,
But
As
the deep gnome comes out of the sleeping area, bringing a bunch of cups, and everybody's kind of happy about this. The elemental is still standing guard, and there's a couple of disgruntled individuals guarding the other 2 doors because they can't come partake. They lost rock paper scissors.
Yep.
And everybody's coming in, and they're getting ready to have a good time. You're pouring the drinks, I'm guessing.
and as everyone kind of gets there, I'm gonna have Roxas Jr. do a bubble on all of them.
Well, it won't matter much with an over.
Yeah, that's not really a factor.
remember,
I appreciate it.
that only lasts until we rest.
And we're all resting, so I wouldn't do it.
Well, I'm doing it to all of the door guard too.
There
Right.
They're not going to care.
If you want to do something nice, you do it to the door guards.
Well, I
The
would.
door guard.
I would also do it to the door guards.
Well, Raxus would have to go to each one of them because they're kind of spread out. You have one up here, the elemental, and then you have 2 down here. One's guarding that door, one's guarding this door. The rest, everybody else is pretty much up there with you all.
Well, as I'm doing the pouring stuff, Roxas Jr. is gonna go down there and do the bubble to him.
Okay.
Let me roll the dice for him. So I get 10. 10
One
bubble.
gets 10.
One gets 10, you got to do 2 more
Well,
times.
actually, if I go right in between, would it almost make it?
No, there's a wall. There's a wall for you.
You would not be able to hit this other one because of sale.
Well, I'll get the farthest one first, and then
Roll
let me
for the axe.
roll for the next one. Ah. Where's the dice?
As he loses everything.
Gosh.
On the table. Would you stop?
Slow down your rolls. You need extra.
Slow your roll.
Literally.
8.
Okay.
You want to give one to the fire elemental up there
Yes, I did. 10.
Ooh.
So 10, 8, 10.
Yep.
Bubbles.
It's protection.
Yeah, no, as all the Duragar come essentially charging over here, I am up near the ceiling.
I'm just hanging out there. I'm not partaking because it's like this is for them. This is what they need. They've been on edge for a while.
I'm just pouring the entire thing as much as I could.
Well, as the cup comes up, you're pouring.
As the cup comes up.
As the cup comes up,
they're all partaking. The well, you see the Soul Blade looking around, presumably for you, but can't find you at the moment. Kind of does a sucking teeth noise and moves off after getting his cup.
As everybody else is crowding there.
Yep. That is when the blacksmith approaches you. And he's holding something, for a lack of better description. Everybody knows what the old school water mines were, right? They were like spheres with little spikes popping out, but they weren't really spikes.
Yep.
They were like nubs.
Yep. Yeah.
He's carrying something that looks like that.
Oh.
And he approaches you. I can't get this thing to work. But I think you might. As thanks for raising the morale.
Do I have to add it to inventory?
You will have to add it to your inventory.
Custom
and
item.
in order to use it, you will have to attune to it if you want to. It's called a docent.
So,
Docent.
let me find them.
Pardon me.
Give him a chance to find out.
That's fine.
So
The phone app is different than the
Docent.
Oh, I have to add it as a custom item.
No,
No.
it's an actual item.
Search items. Don't put any,
Docent.
don't select anything. Just
Adding it.
look.
Docent.
Okay, got it.
He found it.
As you take it, you can instinctively feel a presence inside of it. Almost like you're holding another Warforged.
Okay.
You can read up on it as the rest of the party does a few things.
I'm trying to find it.
Sneak along the ceiling. Trying to get away from the crowd.
You notice that the Soul Knight seem to have a similar inclination.
Right next to him.
Kind of looks over. There you are. In Thieves' Cant.
You can't back. This didn't hurt the goblin. Hate the last two.
I hate this. The Keeper of the Flame pulls you aside. And he just wants to chit chat with you over a drink.
Yeah.
Nothing big. You, on the other hand, need to roll. Are approached by one of the Duragar, speaking Undercommon. Hey, lass. What are you doing a little bit later?
Excuse me?
Did I stutter?
And I applaud you for that.
Can I attune to it?
Give you an hour.
It'll take an hour or so before rest.
I'll do it after
I was
You
gonna
can
say,
do it
before
during-
we rest, you will have an hour to
You can do it during long rest.
Yeah, you can do it during a rest.
and that's what I plan to do with that wand.
I'm gonna ask you a question in Discord.
All right. However, make sure you have an attunement slot. Pretty sure your arm blade takes one.
It does.
I in fact, attuning to the wand would be the last one I have, if I do choose to.
And then you gotta start making choices.
Yes, you do. No, I was going to say I have the top still.
Attunement. Would that be infused?
Look at your attunement. It's at the bottom of your inventory.
Very bottom.
Very, very bottom.
Yep.
But everybody seems to be having themselves a good time, including the one Duragar that is hitting on you.
I don't see
You didn't expect that to happen.
Let me see your.
These are infusions. But
Hold on. These are your attunements right now. You have the docent in inventory. You select it.
So,
And it'll appear.
would anybody like to do anything else?
I don't think so. I think we're gonna before we go. Obviously, before we sit
we haven't
down.
got to the
failed
point where
experiment
you're resting.
wand
I was gonna
is
say,
against
I'd say we can
Sigma.
fast forward
I don't
to
know.
that. So.
You choose which one you unattune to.
I would do the guild segment because it doesn't work. Our signets just don't work.
At least for
That's-
now, they don't.
Yeah.
I also still have that damn top on me.
You do?
All right. But
So, everybody's kind of having a good time. Do you give the Duragar the time of day?
Sure. Why not?
And he just wants to talk with you. Obviously, he's interested in more, but knows that that's not a possibility. Just basically wants your attention. So, all of that being said, you're hanging out with your fellow roguish individual. You're hanging out with your fellow spellcaster. You're the life of the party. Pretty much everybody's surrounding you. You even see some people like they have their cups as a bet and they're arm wrestling each other for it. Like it's become a currency at this point.
Yeah, you got the thing going on today.
well, so it said go back to it.
Yeah.
So
And you're being hit on by someone.
so I have the beer, but then I also have 1 gallon of wine.
Nope, you only get one.
One
You can
choice.
pick one liquid.
One liquid,
Until
so
the next
I would
dawn.
stick
Oh, okay.
stick to the beer.
Well, he can't change it.
Yeah.
The moment he starts to.
Yeah,
appear,
I
he
see.
can't
I
change
see it.
Now, tomorrow morning you can change it to what it needs.
Yeah, but that's we don't even know if it's day or night at this point. It's at dawn,
Mm-hmm.
not after
That's
8 hours.
true.
That's true. We don't even know what time of day it is.
Good times being underground.
Uh-huh.
So y'all are hanging out, having a good time. You do get a little bit of interesting information regarding the Neolithid.
Yep.
They go after anything intelligent,
Okay.
anything whatsoever. So you can use things as bait if you can figure out how to, or distractions even.
Mm-hmm.
They also tunnel a lot.
Great tunneling.
And they're not sure how to kill it because they've never done it.
Okay. Good to know.
You do get some interesting information regarding the operations on this level. They are in charge of extracting ore of any kind and refining it. They are also responsible for producing the coins used here, not including the soul coins. There's not really much for a rogue to do around these parts except for prevent other rogues from stealing from them. So that's literally what this guy's been hired to do.
Okay. You'll notice a question in Discord.
God bless America. Of course I
Well, that can be answered at a later point.
do. Okay.
Because there's not a single person, and a single other person on this level that can speak this.
Okay. And I'll give you that information in a bit. Since you're speaking in Thieves' Cant, if you do not want it to be public knowledge. That's fine. All of that being said, So things start winding down after a little while. People are generally friendly with y'all. In fact, somehow you wound up with 5 more gold in your pocket than you had before. I don't know how it got there.
They got paid.
Your passive perception is not high enough.
Do you know my passive perception?
I'm going to tell you now. It doesn't matter.
Perception.
It won't
It's
matter.
10 plus your perception skill.
Where it is?
It's under skills. You look at your perception skill and you add 10 to it.
Oh, so 13.
Yeah, no, not a chance. Your friend did disappear for a couple of minutes. You wound up 20 gold richer
Me?
just for entertaining the conversation with the Duragar.
Be nice and something nice happens. I mean, we got knowledge, which is the big thing for us. So.
Yes. Knowledge
You
is
guys,
important.
even though we technically don't have enough knowledge of this world, we have knowledge for these people.
We have knowledge for what we're about ready to deal with.
Everybody's just kind of him-hawing around now. The Keeper of the Flame says, I'm going to find out how much longer they're going to be. I'll be
Yeah.
back. And he goes in towards where the temple is.
Yeah.
The door closes before you see how he gets over the lava. So you don't know how
We'll
he
have to
dealt with
deal
that.
with it. Yeah.
But he does wind up heading out. A few minutes go by. He comes back. Probably could take a bit of rest before you head out, but I wouldn't slumber too long.
I was hoping that we could do a little bit of a longer rest.
I understand, but apparently Valduk is expecting you. It would likely be interrupted. And
So maybe a short
he is
rest.
not known for his patience.
We may have to do a short rest, guys.
Yeah.
Give us about. What's a short rest? About 4 hours? 2 hours?
Generally speaking, it's anywhere between an hour and 4 hours.
Give us like 2 to 3 hours to rest and get.
Certainly.
Yeah.
You can use the room with Alira. She will make sure you're accommodated for it. You'll have to use Durgar sleeping arrangements.
Yeah, appreciate this.
I can just stand.
All right. We're going to do a quick short rest.
Yep.
But I want you guys to come with. So, not the Nephilim, the Neo. I cannot say that word for life.
Neolthia?
Neolthid. So that thing can tunnel. If we can find something intelligent enough for it to go after, we can use it as bait to deal with it.
You and me?
Probably you, because it could eat you and probably you'd probably survive a little bit, but I doubt it. So basically what it is it is an intellectual devourer. They look at these giant brains that basically got too big and
Was
exploded.
it that brain thing that we saw, the little brain dog?
Yes.
Ugh.
It got too big and it died. And now, what is it?
So, out of character knowledge for this, they're talking about the worms that burrow into people's heads and eventually become elephants.
Ah,
Those are what they were talking about.
yes. So they're worms that basically eat people's heads that have gotten so big, or eating people's brains that have gotten so big. The plague down there makes stuff stronger. If the plague gets this thing, it's going to be even stronger and harder to deal with.
Wait. Would fire help? I remember earlier. Didn't they?
There is no more fire after this level. We are in a different.
Oh, we have like fireball.
We don't have fireball. I don't have fireball. We can take a quick rest. We do need to get over a pit of lava. We know one person who can automatically get across, and 2 that need help.
And technically,
And you can just jump that.
I do have a fireball on my wand.
useful. It may be needed. But that's what we're dealing with. We get a short rest. We have about a couple hours. So we just take this time.
All right. I'm gonna do my short rest, and then I'm doing that imbue with the
attunement.
the attunement. Yeah.
Yep,
Okay.
during the short rest, I'm attuning to the Wanda web.
Okay.
I am definitely throwing a couple hit die here. I'm at 14. I need like how many hit die do you get back on a long rest?
Half your hit die.
So if I do 2, I have 4. If I do 2, I'll get both those back.
Yes.
On a long rest, I'll take a short rest. Okay. I am 1 short of max health. I'm okay with that. So your hit die, it was 31.
Yeah. I don't understand what I did.
I'll go ahead and
Go ahead and take a short rest. Oh, also, feats and traits. I need to mark this down. Arcane recovery.
Does the
we'll
Up to
lose.
a combination.
No, we won't lose the blessing on a short rest.
No, we will not. That's why we're doing short. We're only doing. You know what? I'm gonna get 2 level 1 spells back. Because I need spell slots. How do I still out? Ooh. Yeah. Ace, you can do a short rest on your thing too.
I did.
You did. Did you restore any hit points, or did you not need to?
I sent you a message in Discord.
Okay.
Now the question is, who gets this? As she holds up her wrist with the bell and necklace wrap.
So
So you have a necklace of the drunkard and a bell of haste.
Yeah, the bell of haste has a changer. It's not an earring; it's an actual.
Oh yeah, you're right.
the bell of it gives haste.
You can use haste on yourself twice per day.
Would it help with dealing with the Neolithid?
Depends how many attacks this one needs to take.
It can give you an extra ability to attack again. It can give myself the ability to do like a cantrip and a spell. It could give. It gives base. It's useful for almost all of us, minus you because it might be a little. It makes noise when you use it.
Yeah, but only the first. Only when you use it. It lasts. The spell itself lasts for a minute.
So you would even have use of it. But we're facing. I'm even pushed. We were going to be in.
Deep trouble.
We are in a lot of. We have a very challenging situation ahead of us. We've seen what you can do. Thanks, If. You're insane. I've seen what you can do with Thane. I know what you can do. I mean, if our ranger friend wasn't out right now, I would.
Have a little bit more confidence.
I'd almost be willing to give it to him just because of his ability to, just because he could use the extra ability to use it more. But we need to think on this. But we want to give this to someone and have it attuned before we leave. So, what's your thoughts?
Because to be honest, if I do the haste effect from it, I could be the one to lure it. I don't know how fast it would be.
What about you, Thane? What's your thoughts?
Give it to her. She actually has to go into melee combat.
Sure.
Let's stick it out there.
You have to go.
I have done that before. I can do that.
What's your thoughts? torn between you two. I'm also torn on myself too, because like I said, multiple spells turns. Looking insane.
So me and the thing. Okay.
It's worth a think on.
All you gotta think about is how I'm gonna go to my sleep mode.
You're attuning to something right now.
Yes, you are.
The tuning sleep.
I will be attuning as well.
Did you help him with the short rest and the if he needs any hit die?
What?
Did you help him with the hit die? or-
He already did. It's
Okay,
fine.
good.
Now that also means that they would have to actually help too.
No, plenty.
You
He-
hide. I barely know where you are.
He hides and shoots. That's what he does. That's what he's supposed
Just
to do.
hide, and I eliminate this threat faster than you.
But you do quite a bit of damage up front. I just knew stuff from a distance.
So for those that don't know out of character, haste is doubling the target's speed, gives a +2 bonus to AC. You have advantage on dex saving throws. You gain an additional action on your turn. That action can be used to take an attack, a dash, disengage, hide, or use object. When the spell ends, you cannot move or take actions until after your next turn. Which means you, after the minute is up, you lose your turn.
Yep.
What's that? Let's do AC.
A minute is still a long time in combat.
Yes, it is a +2 to AC. Your speed doubles. You get +2 to AC. You get advantage on dex saves. And you get an additional action.
Like I said, I have a use. I could use it.
We also have to think about the other things. Speed. You don't really have to move around, and speed is technically very helpful.
Sure. I have distance. I can sit back and let you guys ahead of us. Thane moves very quickly. At least can fly. Thane, can you sneak faster with this too?
I suppose I'd be able to, at least as far as this item tells.
Like I said, if our ranger here wasn't in this state, I would actually absolutely think he would be the best choice. What?
What are you reading?
The docent.
Oh, okay.
He's actually
As long as you're
he's actually
entertaining yourself,
he's got
fine.
the stuff up.
Okay.
Plus,
We
my
also
feline agility.
Like I said, I'm torn between you two. It's between you two. I think I'm gonna have you fist punch it out.
I'm gonna win
I'm
back.
joking. I'm
Okay.
joking.
Blink, blink. What?
She has to hit what she can see.
That's true. Thane, you're the one carrying it currently. I'm gonna leave the decision in your hands.
I'm glad that all you guys can just think about you three. Just
Well,
leave me out.
this is true.
You went to sleep mode. You chose not to be part of the
Well,
conversation.
no, I'm doing the imbue, and technically, I'm not sleeping. I can still hear everything.
Yeah, but you have to maintain your concentration on the item to attune to it.
Yeah.
You could be part of this conversation, but you're choosing not to be.
Because it just sounded like it was between your guys' selves.
Yeah, because you're not putting any words in.
I did.
And he has a point. If we want to use him as a way to get the Nephilims, or God damn it, the Neilthid will probably go after one of us.
Because we have the highest. Oh, what is
It goes after,
I
from
bet
what
you
you say, it goes after anything intelligent.
True.
It does not matter what it is. It'll go whatever is closest.
But it will try to target the one that has the most intelligence. Which
Not
is-
necessarily.
that's true.
It's
If-
hungry for intelligence. It doesn't care.
We
it
need to
is.
bait it, though, with a certain people.
And my intelligence is 19 plus 4.
Your is 19.
19.
Your plus
I
4
have a
is
20,
your
so-
modifier.
Oh, okay, you're a
To your
little
abilities.
tiny bit higher.
I'm a tiny bit higher. But it will go after anything intelligent, meaning can we kite this thing? Again,
Another problem with it.
Looking
It
at
goes
you.
to the ground.
this is true. It does tunnel.
So we'll go after all of you who are on the ground. Congratulations.
I can climb walls.
Wasn't there like trees?
This is a treed area. This is a forest area.
Even better.
After this level, we go into the forest.
So I think our first player is best used, uses it best because someone doesn't want to be in the front lines if he can help it.
I don't have enough strength to.
Strength means absolutely nothing. Get yourself a touch spell.
Yeah. Is that the bill touch him?
Well, let me see what I have. 'Cause I don't normally use my
Okay.
spells.
I think that I will. It's, again,
The one that's going to be in its face is what it's going to attack. I believe that person should have it. Simple as that.
then Nixif it is. We're also using his bait. I'm going to. Do not think I'm not willing to use you as bait. I am more than willing to use you as bait.
It is no longer in my inventory. Alright, so Nixif will now have the Bell of Haste.
3, 2, 2. Okay. Then we'll take our short rest.
All right. So everybody goes ahead and does their short rest. It's pretty peaceful, actually. So the room is nice and warm without being overly hot. You can see why they use this as their sleeping quarters.
Yeah.
And the only person who really intrudes at all is the deep gnome who scurries in, makes sure you guys are doing okay, and scurries back out.
Yeah.
You get the general sense that the deep gnome is like the caretaker of the area. It doesn't really
Makes
do much
sense.
else. As you guys start coming back out, you've attuned to your various items. And waiting for you outside is the Keeper of Flame. Your timing is impeccable. Valduk will see you soon.
So,
Although, is there nothing that can be done for him? And he's still just around.
I was hoping that they would release him.
Did you ask?
I did.
Their kind is known to be deceitful.
I know. I've dealt with them before.
Can you live? That's the breath of it
Barely.
itself.
Oh,
I had other more powerful ones with me.
let them know we need him to kill it. That will probably get him to at least wake up eventually. And your disc is gone.
Yeah, I know it is.
He is now laying.
We'll be carrying him for a little bit until we're ready to be like, okay, yes, I need to cast another disc.
Okay.
All right. Well, we appreciate your help.
Thank you for
what is
treating.
what is the best way to get over the broken bridge?
For me, I would use my magic. I'd propel myself over, but you all might need your magic. Let me ask. And
Appreciate it.
you walked off to talk to the other Durga.
Of Before we leave, we might as well ask the question. Because we're going to need it.
Also, I'm gonna eat a good berry.
We definitely could have spent.
Just, anyway. Yeah, we're just getting finished, packed up. I'm gonna carry haul, like fireman carry, or like sling on my shoulder or something, whatever I need to. Like, I've got haul right over my shoulders right now, so.
Can't. One of the requirements for it has to be full wool forged. So you all are kind of, discussing this. The Keeper Flamehoofs is going and asking a few people. Anything else you want to discuss while he's doing that?
Look, and the next level down is through that place. What is everybody gathered? It says this.
Oh, I've got that wand. I've got those 2 wands on me. That you handed me. I've got 1 herb on me. Santa herb. I've got.
Let's pick up any of those coin things.
Soul coin?
Only. I think you're. I haven't had any more since we got.
I think I grabbed one. Yeah, I have one.
Yeah, I've only got like another gold nugget. Oh, I do have 1 soul coin. I do have a soul coin on me. Uncharged currently.
We're just quietly talking.
Yeah, we're not loud about this at all.
Of course.
No, that's about all I've got right now. Plus those wands.
While you guys are talking, you see a bunch of the Duragar, including a couple of the hammer ones, file past you towards the bridge. But you don't know what they're up to yet.
Mm-hmm.
Building something short and sweet across it real fast.
Probably something that we can just scurry across and it will probably go away. Seeing that they have the lands down here are kind of like the lands up above, anyways. That they have force, they have almost consider them a desert in a way. Just intriguing. It makes me wonder if we can find our friends from.
The human realm.
From Radika, from our own.
Oh.
The ones that came.
The other guilds.
The other guilds.
The one that went to the human.
I'm not going to do it now, but I want to before. Picking up the map again. Using the defining top to see what I can find.
Remind me. I won't remember.
No. I'm hoping I remember.
All right. So after a few minutes, there's a lot of sound of commotion towards the river of lava. They've pushed large boulders into the river. It won't last long, but if you hurry, your ass is over.
We appreciate it so much, and we very much appreciate it. Let's go,
I'm
guys.
gonna quickly check if the bottle, the alchemy jugs, has any of the.
Yeah, it's speckled.
Ask them if they have a jug and pour them the
Do you
ale.
guys have one more big jug? I can just pour this in.
I appreciate it, but you may need it as an offering.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Appreciate it. We
And,
appreciate what you've done for us too.
Yeah.
Thank you for raising the spirits of my men, and Essentially, from the sounds of it, saving them from an untimely death.
Agreed. Okay, let's roll.
And as we leave, a thing will camp over at Soul Blade. We'll see you next time. Say the word.
Not if I see you first.
Oh, that's twice you missed me.
Well played.
All right, let's move.
You guys walk into what looks like that mouth, and it emerges into a massive tunnel. Oh, hang on.
The thing just flies over.
Hello?
Still loading.
Yeah,
I think we need to refresh the page.
hold on.
I know I need to refresh
Oh,
mine.
my internet on my phone just went. What? Oh, okay, now.
Refresh it.
I was gonna say I have my whole screen's black right now.
Should be. You come out into a very bright area, very intricately laid out.
Oh boy.
It takes a little bit for your eyes to adjust, but you come out, it looks like, to a sheer cliff built into the wall. And let me go ahead and feel.
Hi.
Valduk is standing in the middle on what looks like a pillar, just kind of standing there. He notices y'all walk in. You see that the Allura from before is off to the right. There's a couple of what look to be humans over here. Okay. And then behind Valduk is a couple more Keepers of the Flames. Valduk kind of has his arms crossed, his weapons just kind of sitting off to the side in the lava, sticking out of it. You finally arrive, and with one fewer conscious.
Enough dealing with mind flares.
They were in my realm.
Yes. The concern for the layer below you.
Regardless, they should not be in my realm. My people are not their food.
Understandable, but they were.
A note to you. The Black Lotus was here as well.
I have no issue with Black Lotus. They seem harmless enough. The Blue, however, they have been on my list for some time. I just have not had the means to deal with them on their turf.
I believe we need to show you what we have found.
Indeed, that was part of our agreement.
It is. So, I will start by pulling out the wands.
He kind of makes a gesture, and the angel opens her wings and comes over.
I have one question, Valduk. Would that include anything we stole from the Lord of Greed? Well, his minions.
You can handle the fallout of that on your own business. I care not. But be rest assured, he will find it.
Should be entertaining.
For him, perhaps.
Well, then I will say that these were from his people.
Things that we have taken from him.
Things you have taken from him, I have no need of.
I'll pull out a soul coin. I'm charged.
Ah, you have come across some of the currency that you will need down below. I will tell you now, the Obsidian Fortress does not accept gold.
I will also pull out one of the soul coin.
I'll pull out my soul coin.
3 of them. There's also this, as she pulls out the flask of a portion of the dragon blood ooze.
I hate those damn things. You can keep them as well.
I have one thing I'd like to ask a question on, and I'm going to need your help to drag it out. Vellum, you mind putting the lid of the jar to the top so we can grab it?
Okay.
And we will both raise it up.
I need. Which one of you has the better strength? Okay, I need you to roll with advantage. Since you are being assisted.
Good say. Initiative
Strength or athletics because she's holding on.
Athletics is fine.
with advantage.
With advantage.
Sweet time.
It is. That's slow.
It happens sometimes.
15.
You managed to hold on to it, but it seems to be trying not necessarily to go after him or anyone else, but to get away from the heat. It is not a fan.
We're not entirely sure what this is.
The angel reaches out to grab a hold of it. Do you allow it?
Seems terrified of heat.
And that is what I will use to keep it contained.
I will hand it over because I don't trust this thing.
You're fine. You see an aura almost kind of surround it, and it kind of quivers and shrinks as best it can. And she flies it over to Valduk himself. He inspects it, taking it, and just hands it back to her. This is a sample of the plague from below.
Oh.
Terrified of heat. Good to know.
That's good to know indeed.
I would be wary of opening this jar, but it may have some use at some point. I do not want it in my realm, although I do not think it would survive long.
Seems to be scared of it, which is good. Anyway, when she comes back with it,
She does.
We'll bury it back in the bag.
should I show the wands?
You showed the wands.
Yeah, I did show the
Yeah, you
wands.
did show the wands. When you bring it back, you notice that its behavior is different. Instead of like just constantly fighting you, it seems to be more compliant.
And put him back. Put it back in vellum.
Makes it the bell.
See, it in his realm. You
Yep.
might as well show it.
Show it.
I'll bring out the bell.
Allura looks at it. This is a powerful enchantment. You got this from our realm.
Yeah.
Well, we got it from the goblin.
We got it from common items granted to one of the Lord of Greed's minions. So we got it within your realm.
I need you to roll me a persuasion check.
Ooh.
Hand it back to you. And Valduk reaches into a fold in his armor and flips. I need both of you to make dexterity checks. checks.
Dexterity checks or saves?
Checks.
This would be to catch whatever it is. 18, 16 for me. Yep, just press square. Oh, that's 11.
You manage to catch it somehow. You get hit in the face with a soul coin.
Oh.
They're uncharged.
We've also received
For your honesty.
We've also received or gathered a number, and she will pull out the sun herb, protecting it from
Yes.
using her body to protect it from most of the heat.
Yep. I also will pull one out and protect it, but
I'll pull out the 3 as a little bundle and also protect it.
There have unfortunately been 3 attempts to craft these into a proper healing potion.
I got 2.
So
One of them.
that's why she said 2, no 3, because she's not entirely sure.
What is it that you are planning to face below?
Neolithid?
It's in here.
You see him just kind of stop. Bastards.
they're concerned that the plague will hit it. And,
They should be.
and so they
Do you
want-
know the favorite meal of a Nilithid?
Anything that thinks.
Yeah.
But mind flayers in particular.
Why?
Neolithids are essentially these tiny worms that are born in a broth under an elder brain. They survive on feeding on each other. If the only thing you have ever eaten is your brethren, you develop a taste for it.
So, that's what we will have to deal with below.
Keep the herbs. Try to craft them before you run into the thing I have a feeling you are going to need.
I have a feeling we are too.
However, before you leave, one of mine will teach you how to make it into something other than just a potion.
Which would be very useful.
I'll be the one.
Yes.
You're the crafter.
You're the crafter here. What else do we have? Oh, the thong.
I will pull out the amulet of the drunkard as well.
I'm assuming you did not open that while you were around my people, or you would no longer have it in your possession. They would have had gambled anything to get one of those.
I think they may have seen it, but I don't think they knew what it was.
Wise. You see the 2 keepers of the flame in the back smirking and chuckling a little bit. Is there any other information you wish to share?
Going back.
The cleric has been sent on a journey by her goddess to help find the origin of the deathless, the removal of death from this realm. The Black Lotus has chosen to help her along on this, and they have given me, in particular, I have offered them my promise to help search for the origin of it in the attempt to end it.
And then the Blue Lotus to even let us go free, minus our friend here, to help out deal with the thing below. Otherwise, they said they could cut a swath through to deal with it.
They could certainly try.
But there's also to save the German too.
And you have saved my men with this deal that you have promised. For that, I will give you one blessing. Kind of raises a massive hand in your direction. You feel a wave of warmth come off of him. That feeling in the back of your mind disappears. And you see him slowly What's going on?
Ah,
He's still extremely tired,
yeah.
and he's going to be out of it for a little bit, but he's conscious again.
Oh, thank God.
Pop open his character sheet because there are stuff that we may have given him as well.
This is out of character. Earlier, whenever you talked to that Death Knight, didn't he tell us, tell you, what some of the creatures at the Obsidian Fortress was?
Oh, yes. He said something about 3 factions down there right now. Oh, one that's trying to defend the fortress. One that's trying to
defeat Duragar.
one that's trying to destroy the fortress, and one that's trying to kill and devour both.
And was it one of them faceless creatures?
I don't know. I didn't tell you.
I thought you did.
No, he didn't tell you that.
Oh.
That was out of character knowledge, you reminding him as the player. Though.
Yeah.
So that part is okay.
That part's okay because it's
You can't provoke details though.
Yeah, no. Of his off the Alderite as far as I know.
When did Halderai get that arrow?
Above.
So that's
He got it from the Duragar and the Forge
Yes, he did.
when we were at the command.
I don't think he
The
got any
Goblin's Gauntlet.
Yeah.
I don't think we gave him. He hasn't had any magical items minus some Sansa Herbs too.
Yeah, which he hasn't added to his inventory. I think he handed all of them over to him.
Okay.
That doesn't surprise me. You have given an offering that is not of physical nature. You have improved the morale of my men and ensured their continued survival. I may not find my subjects to be all of much worth if they are not able to survive for themselves, but you have given them a chance to prove it. They will likely be helpless in the face of the Blue Lotus if they came in any sort of force. They'd like to do that just to draw my attention. I wish you luck on your battle with the Neolithic. They are formidable enemies. But if you are doing that on the behalf of my people, you have my thanks. I give you all the blessing of Valduk. You will not suffer in my realm. And that resistance you had before was making to where, the heat was still oppressive, okay? You were still sweating like nobody's business, and just, now it feels like it's room temperature.
Oh.
From natural
Natural
elements. Yeah, natural heat. Somebody slings a fireball at you, you're still going to
You
feel
get a
that.
feel, mate.
I've also taken. I pull out the flask of ash from your realm, and received the silver ring within your realm as well. And it is the band of loyalty that I have on my finger.
I'm trying to remember what that is.
That is the one if I'm attuned to it and I'm dropped to 0 HPs, I die instantly.
Right, but it has another effect.
Nope. That is the only effect for the band of loyalty.
Okay. And it's in your inventory, right?
Yeah. It's currently in my equipment area.
Okay, let me take a look.
Underneath
Real
the ball
quick.
bearings.
Just attach that to a zombie and then kill it and then take the ring back.
No, it has to be attuned.
Yeah.
Got it. So you will not see yourself ever turned while you wear that ring.
When I attune to it and actually have the time to do so, correct.
I respect your willingness to accept death. Thank you all for your presence in this realm. I was uncertain about giving you passage, but now I am certain. You have the friendship of one of the generals of the Order of the Red Lotus. The passage you seek is behind me. When you are ready, at your convenience. Otherwise, feel free to stay in the temple until you are.
Who were the people who was gonna teach me how to use the Sansa Herbs?
Are you asking this out loud?
Yes, I'm guessing.
Yes, because that's what they mentioned. I don't know who it is.
He makes a gesture to the humanish people that are standing there. These are the Eternal Flame Priests. They will be the one to show you how to combine it with common berries and make it to where it is something that lasts indefinitely and can be taken quickly. Out of character, Sensibine!
Okay. So, why don't you go talk to them?
So,
Yeah, you actually have to cross the lava on your own.
the pillar closest to you actually slides,
And then you just ride the pillar.
And
and
then
it'll take him to.
Yeah.
okay.
Let's see. The thing will actually stand next to her, and then go to this pillar, or to stand before him.
Okay.
Do you know of any poisons that may be used against such a creature as below? Possibly fire-based?
Been some time since I simply did not crush it beneath me. Give me some time and thought. I will get back to you. But that's when the angel who flooded up behind you, is curious why you're approaching her lord, says an enchantment might work better. Allow me to consult my friend over here. And opens her wings and flies over towards this guy.
It's like a ring ray.
The person in the upper left?
Yeah.
I'll show you what that individual
I'm
looks
intrigued
like.
by the picture now.
The reason why I asked this,
Okay. Never mind.
The reason
I know
why
that
I
picture
asked
now.
this is something semi-easy to craft on the move and can be applied to multiple people's weapons if need be.
All right. So they're over there discussing. You're learning your new thing. Essentially, what you got to do is you're gonna wrap a good berry if you have one with the leaves from the plant, and you can turn it into something stable that will be able to be taken as a bonus action. It will be called a Sansa. I believe Sansa is the name of the plant, right?
Yeah.
A Sansa berry.
So what does it do?
You can take it as a bonus action and it'll restore up to 8 HP.
So it doubles the effect.
And we have some good berries.
How many berries can be used with each flower?
That depends upon your rolls.
Mhm.
Since I'm with them,
You're with the priest right now, but you're not with everybody else who has the berries.
I have 4 berries.
So you can try it right now.
You're over here.
Will I get advantage since I'm working with them?
Yeah, I'd allow that.
Yeah.
Since you're literally working with your instructors.
Yes.
So what would
It's a
I
good
use? Nature?
Yes.
nature
Actually, this is going to be crafting. Let me think.
So this would be either herbalism or you can try medicine.
Medicine. I'm actually proficient in medicine.
Let's do medicine then. I'm willing to do that.
Advantage. What? Ugh.
That's good enough for 2 for 1 plant. So you'll remove 1 plant and 2 good berries, and you'll be able to make 2 Sansa berries.
So
I haven't made the item yet. I'm So just note it, and I will.
Well, I got the berries, the Sansa plant, remove that one, and then add.
I understand. I need to grab some food.
So
Did
I
that vegetable tray that he brought not get open?
No,
that's,
it's not
that's
open.
fantastic.
sauna.
When you get a second, buddy, can you take that vegetable tray and put it upstairs in the fridge? We can just use it next time.
Okay.
I have a thing for meat and cheese.
Cheese was good.
Mm-hmm. Meat is too.
Yep. I'm gonna grab something.
Well, hurt himself. He hurt himself.
Oh, that was my toe.
It was easy to hurt yourself.
For the entire world to see too.
Because of live streams sometimes. Just the camera. Just the camera. What stopped? He hasn't made the.
No, I added it as a custom item. But I'm not seeing it.
All right. So,
I just have to. I'm gonna put it in notes.
Well,
anything else for the moment?
while she's there in front of Valduk, one last thing that we managed to grab from them in your realm, and she will look down at her bag. How much was it? Oh yeah, something around 300 gold, a couple silver, coppers.
Money is not worth my men's lives. Keep it.
Can I try to do another berry with them?
You only have one left.
I have 2 berries.
2 berries left.
Because you used 2 of them already.
Yeah, it was 2 with 1 flower.
Yeah, you can.
Would this still be advantage?
Yeah, because you're still working with your mentors.
So
Add 3.
17 plus 3, so that's a 20 there.
Well, that's good. No, but stop. If you had used that when you had more berries, you could have used more berries per plant.
Yeah.
But you did get to 2 more of the Sansa berries out of 1 plant.
So I have 4 sauna berries.
All right. Well, are we ready? How's I'm staying with Haldorai right now, going like, are you awake? Are you awake?
I'm awake. I'm just tired.
All right.
I'm gonna thank the 2 priests.
As he's crafting,
I'm gonna be going back.
taking the hour to learn it. I am going to attune to the band.
Take a short rest, Haldorai.
I'm gonna be going back to the group after I thank the priests.
Okay.
I'm just sitting there in front of Valduk, meditating.
You are given 5 small, what look like rubies. And Allura looks at you. These are firestones. Break them on the weapon that you wish to use it on. And for a minute, they will have flame enchantment. It is the best we can do.
Holy weapon people. Actually, I was going to say again. They break out their claws.
Just so you know, because I have a tendency to forget things, it will add 1d6 fire damage to a melee attack on something that it's been broken on, but it takes an action to put it onto the item.
Yep. I don't know, I have lots of fire.
For date.
Well, he's learning that in the hour. He's attuning. I told him to take an hour's rest. Already to take an hour's rest, at least something to get him moving again.
fire damage and an additional 1d6 fire.
So, with that being drawn to a close, after everybody's done with the thing, he's kind of on his feet. He's kind of getting back to normal.
Yep.
Are you guys going to go ahead and proceed down the path? Or what are you guys planning on doing?
I believe we probably should.
So as you enter the tunnel, it almost immediately is a stairway down.
Yeah.
And as you descend each step, the warmth and heat almost completely fades.
Yeah.
It feels damp and cold, the direction you're going.
Okay.
You...
No, I'm assuming that if we wanted to do a long rest there, he probably would have been cool with it.
As you descend, it branches out into this massive cave-like structure. You see these large stalks of what look like mushrooms, but like the size of trees. There's a purple fog kind of lingering through the area. The ground looks bluish. It's almost tranquil at the moment. There's nothing really stirring too much. You hear a few creatures in the distance, but nothing really seems to be approaching this doorway. And on either side of you are these massive statues of the Durgar shieldmen just standing there. Like they would be sentinels protecting, but they are stone. So, as you guys enter into this area, we are going to go ahead and call that scene. I was planning for a little bit more, but without Balderai and everything else, I kind of want to wait until
now I
everybody's...
do wish we would have went back and just did a long rest in that place. He said we could stay there as long as we wanted.
We did.
Oh well.
That's all right. For all those watching, thank you for joining us. We had a little bit of a shorter session because one of our players is sick. I hope everybody enjoyed it. I hope everybody is going to look forward to next time. Next week we will not be able to record. I'm going to be out in the field, and we have some people with some other activities. But the weekend after that, hopefully, everybody will be fully rested and not sick. This has been the 11th Regiment. I hope you all have a good day. And talking to you next time.
Have a good one.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Bye.